So, match number 6, our main event of the evening, would see a 4-way elimination cage match with the SOS title put on the line. A vacant SOS title put on the line. Sullivan King, Harry Mant, Big Effing Joe, and Jack Midz would all go absolutely at it. Wow, 4 Essex Rescue favourites in the ring, honestly. You'd see the faces square off against the heels initially. Lots of near pins. You'd see Harry Mant and Midz hit the 6-7 punches. But King and Big Joe would hit some low blows in this one. Big Joe and Sullivan King would get thrown into the cage actually being used in this one. You see Mant hit a DDT on Big Effing Joe and then hit lock in the mandible claw on Big Effing Joe, but Big Effing Joe would respond with a DDT. Midz and Sullivan King would fight it out at the same time, with Midz hitting a sit-out powerbomb for a 2 count on King. Big Joe would then use his tie as a whip on Midz. All 4 men would fight on the edge of the cage at this point. Yeah, absolutely going at it. You'd see Midz would hit some the knees to Big Joe. Then you'd see a Tower of Doom in the corner as Big Effing Joe, Sullivan King, and Harry Mant would all be involved in that one. Midz would hit a flying crossbody on Big Joe. Mant would manage to hit an off with his head on Big Effing Joe before Sullivan King would hit the Death Valley driver on Mant and eliminate him from the match. I can't see. You'd see Midz would have to fire up defending himself. He'd fire Big Joe into the cage and then roll him up schoolboy style for a 3 count, and with Big Joe being eliminated, Big Joe would then absolutely flip, attacking Midz. And after he'd left the ring, Richie would actually come out to the ring, distracting Sullivan King, as Sullivan King would try to take advantage of the fact that Midz was down. He tried to go out the door, but Richie would slam the door into King, and then as Richie distracted Sullivan King, Midz would actually climb out of the cages and become the new SOS champion. That's right, Jack Midz, double champion. Sullivan King was fuming with Richie at this point. Oh my god, what an epic way to finish the evening. Just these 4 men put on an absolutely brutal match, destroying each other, pushing each other to the very limit. Honestly, what an epic 4-way match this was. And Jack Midz walking away with the title. Oh my god, wow, just absolute wow. Anyway, if you ever get a chance to see any of these 4 fantastic wrestlers in action, I thoroughly recommend you do so for yourselves.